Me either. I'm so sorry. Hi. Let's see if anybody else joins in. I hope so.
That's hilarious.
Uh, oh my goodness.
That was funny.
Okay, we're here. I love you.
Hi,
Kiki is the
hi.
best. Hey, hey, hey. Surprise,
I'm sorry y'all
surprise.
had to wait.
Thank you guys for coming in. I'm so sorry you had to go through all that, but we are happy to see you in the chat. And look who's here.
thank, thank you. Look, yes, hi. Look, I can barely see. That's why y'all saw me on live with no glasses. I see me and I.
Me and
I see
I
my
are
Pipsy
here.
pal, Miss Legacia.
Absolutely. Team Reach Travels is here. The
Hi,
original
y'all.
JT is
JT.
here. Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
y'all.
Yay. Thank you. You guys are the best. I really, really appreciate it. Well, it was, this crowd probably already knew who it was that I was going to be talking
Right.
to today. I didn't make that thumbnail that much of a mystery, but it is a surprise because Miss Etta doesn't like to do lots of live streams. At least she did not. Maybe we are making a change here in 2025. I don't know.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Well, how are you, friend?
I'm fine. Thank you. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing better now that that little mishap
A
is
hiccup
behind
is,
us. That,
yes,
that hiccup.
yes,
I
yes.
feel like, well, let me start from the beginning. Hi, everybody. This is Alisa. Welcome to Alisa's Adventures in Cruising. And today we're doing an interview called Look Who's Cruising Now with my dear friend, Miss Etta from Evolving with Etta. So, hey, Etta.
Yay. Hey,
for any
y'all.
for anybody who may just be joining in and do not know you or have not met you yet, tell everybody about you and your channel.
So, hey.
Right now it's just
um,
friends, but it might be a replay or something.
right, So, for just for, as they say, you know what, and giggles, I was starting a channel, just for the heck of it, because we were bored. It was Howard and I, and it was basically for because of our different and unique kind of relationship. He's 20 years older than I am, and currently we're together 27 years. So, and people are still don't believe, no, we're
Congrats.
not married, but they'll call me Mrs. all the time, and it's fine because it's okay.
Yes.
Um, so we started just talking about our funny situations that we go through, and I started the channel with 5 quick tips on relationships because we seem to kind of had a good idea of what initially it might take to have a pretty decent relationship, and at the time we were together 22 years. So, in order to keep things going on the channel, I didn't realize that I needed to be consistent, which I wasn't. I am
Right.
not still, but I needed to put stuff on the channel to keep eyes on the channel. So I started vlogging.
Right.
And then I started, cruising and traveling more, and then became a part of this wonderful community who travels all the time.
Yes.
So
All the
I jumped
time the
on
people are
board of
going.
some of those. And then again, I just started, just vlogging whatever it is that I do. We still do our little date nights and things like that. So you'll see me talk about food, showing food and stuff like that because we eat food. And so it just, became one of those things where I just record what I do and I just, post it and upload it, and
Yes.
that's the continuation of my channel. It just turned in from relationship to vlogging to let's see if you're just interested in watching. So here we are today.
Here we are today. Well, congratulations of course, to you and Howard on 27 years.
Thank
That is
you.
amazing and definitely an accomplishment. And I love it. Whatever, despite the age difference, y'all are going
Yes.
strong.
Yes.
It's all good. I missed those original 5 tips, but
Yeah. Well, look, yeah, I told him, he's been going through this, like, what do you call it? This mountain man look. I said, it's fine, honey, but once you're groomed,
yeah,
and you look like you want to record some more, we can record some more. But until then, you can stay in your comfortable, relaxed stage. I'm not going to pressure you, but once you start trimming, we'll start recording.
that's funny.
It's
Howard's
got
like,
to look good.
don't. It's his current situation. I see some other folks have come into the chat, and I just definitely want to say hi and thank you for coming in. Like Bill from Warmstrong's
Yeah.
Adventures. Hey, Bill, thanks for coming in. I always feel like I need to ask Bill, where are you?
Yeah.
Because she's pre-
Where's Bill?
where are you? Hey,
Yes.
Sheena, how are
Hey,
you? Thanks so
Keisha.
much for coming in. I appreciate it. Good to see you.
Hi,
Travel
Miss
Take
Sheena.
Trips. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for jumping on to this stream, guys. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Hey, Keisha, how are you? How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but if I did, it was not on purpose. Um, we're just trying to get settled in. Well, I should have known better because every time I try to have a whole like sophisticated setup on my
That's so funny.
it has a little attitude problem. So
Right. It's like,
um
don't do me.
don't know. I didn't say I wanted
No.
to do all of that at all.
That's
But I
funny.
was gonna show some clips from our recent adventure.
Oh, that
So
sounds fun.
I will just have to describe them because I don't think I'll be able to pull them up now. But anyway, you started your channel originally, you and Howard, but
Yes.
you guys are not new to cruising, right? I
Nope.
mean, I
Nope.
no.
Not at all. Nope.
Tell us
My
about your.
very first one, Carnival Destiny, 1997. I had gone with my older sister and her husband. They had this regular crew that they traveled with, and fortunately, it was a group. And I was the little newbie child. That was fun. That was fun. I wouldn't have had it any other way because they knew what they were doing, and they went like balconies, 7 day, aft balconies. So I was like, oh yeah.
Wow.
They
That
had a
was
little
the
cruise
that
party
was the way to
before.
go.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
That was the way to go. Hey, Edna.
Yes.
Hello, Shay's Adventure and the Kim family. Thanks for coming in. Veronica, thank you for drive safe and listening. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That is so
I
funny
can't
that
see.
that's the way you oh, Keisha sent a gift. Thanks, Keisha. It's so funny that that is the way that your cruising life started with the group cruise
Yes.
because that's how we met and became friends because I took my first group cruise on the Meet and I group cruise and it is amazing, amazing the the friends, the family, the community that I have joined into by doing that group cruise and I'm super thankful for that and super
Yes.
thankful that we got to hang out and
Yes.
Etta is my one of my besties. I talk to her all the time, but I thought we needed to have this on YouTube. On YouTube.
Yes.
So you did it. Well, what now that you did your first you did those group cruises? That was like good preparation. You
Mm-hmm.
continued doing them. Do you only group cruise? Do you guys
No.
just do no? What else
Yeah,
do
it's been the two of us. It's been like other couples, stuff like that. But yeah, it could just be the two of us, and we just go. You know that saying about not waiting, get out the
you?
chat, get out the group, and all that stuff. Yeah, because one time we were going to, I was a chic Royalton or something. It was in the DR, and it was like I want to say 8 of us. It was a girls' trip because we were all turning 50, and it turned out into a two couples trip. Two
Oh
couples.
wow.
So it just which was wonderful because that was a wonderful resort. It wasn't a cruise, it was a resort,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
it was amazing. At the time anyway. Tanya from Event North,
Adventure.
she's been since, but it's changed since then. You're
Oh.
talking 8 years ago.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So yeah, everything has probably changed. So
So much has changed, and definitely since the pandemic, so, I
mhm,
guess that's understandable or to be expected,
unfortunately.
unfortunately, unfortunately.
Yes.
So what is your favorite thing about cruising?
Ooh, everything. I'm loving the group cruises because I get to see my people and we
Yeah.
do stuff, it's just the gatherings, it's the themes. You get to make stuff, and sister gets to make stuff for me to take to advertise my channel. Because I
Yes.
mean, she made some stuff on this last one. I mean, from magnets to she made shirts. She made me a fan. Um,
Yes.
she made yeah, she made a lot of stuff. So it was just yeah, it's always fun to have all those things. But you gonna hear Howard in the background. He just wanted to decide to get on the phone. Sorry.
Hey, Howard.
Oh Lord, child. He's upstairs.
It's okay. It's a Sunday afternoon. We're just gonna do our Sunday afternoon things.
Yes, yes. But it's a lot. It's so many different things to cruising because it's the food, it's the hanging out, putting your feet in some sand and warm water if you get to a place where it's warm water.
Yes.
Traveling, period. Just hanging with your people, making memories. So even if I wasn't vlogging or, on YouTube, stuff like that, I would still want to hang out and, just be with my people because it's
Yes.
so much fun.
It is so much fun and it's so amazing. Thank you, Keisha, for that comment. The group cruises are amazing. The real
Yes.
connections, love them. Yes,
Yes.
I was missing out. I was missing out, but I'm glad I can say that no more.
Right.
I,
That's done.
the That's done.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
Yes.
Highly recommend. Love
Yep.
them. Love them. Love them.
Yep.
So as you guys know, because we've been putting out our vlogs and talking about it, we recently, oh gosh, I guess it was last month already,
Ah,
but recently, I'm still claiming it. Recently,
yes.
we got to cruise together again, this time hosted by Life with V Veronica for the Love and Football cruise. And that was a time,
It's a football. It's a whistle.
that was a ball. I should, the whistle and the football. The whistle and the football. I guess I should say, should I give the background of how that came to be?
Yes, because I'm going to put my necklace on
Okay, so
in
I
celebration.
I don't know exactly when I signed up to do to join in on the Love and Football cruise. I do, but anyway, I did, and I was planning to go, and I had another girlfriend who wanted to come, and because she loves football and she wanted to go. So okay, great. We were gonna go and share the cabin, and then she started a new job and couldn't get, even though it was a weekend cruise, she couldn't get the time off. And so once I realized that, I totally could go solo because I don't have a problem with that. But I was gonna go, and I thought, well, wait a minute. Etta says she's not going. Why is she not going? So all of our favorite people are going to be there just about. Why would she not be going? So I called Etta and I said, "Hey, I now have an open roommate situation. If you're interested, would you want to join in and come?" And I'm like, "It's no pressure. If you don't want to, you can't. It's no problem. But I don't. That's not an offer I extend to many because, like I said, I can go by myself and have a great time. But I said, let me ask Etta, and gave you time to think about it, but you only needed about how long?
A week, maybe? Not even really?
Not even really. You're like, okay.
Maybe.
But we got in touch with Veronica and got that all situated. And
While she was where?
yes, where was Veronica? Where Veronica was on a
On the
cruise.
Jubilee.
She was on the Jubilee, but she was still checking messages, and we were frantically trying to get a hold of her to make sure that that got all situated. So yay, Etta came and she joined the group cruise, and it was nonstop from I don't know. I
Literally.
before you even got to Florida.
Right. It was I have to do a video because so much happened. It was almost like I don't know if anybody's into Sex in the City, but it was almost like when Charlotte was about to get married to Harry. She had so many things happen that what's the child? Carrie told her, look, you have to have a perfect, wonderful marriage because you've had so much happen to get here that everything's going to work out. And I had so much happen
I
to
think,
get.
and one thing, one detail I forgot in in that description was that this all happened about 35 days before the cruise. I'd say because
Correct.
30 days became the magic number that Etta was like, I can't get ready. Like, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'm like, I'd be
Hey,
packed by
Tyre.
now and finished. Hi, Kaya. Hi, Cam family. Guy.
Everybody. So yeah, a lot of things. It was a lot of phone calls, a lot of texting,
That
a
was
lot of
crazy.
um last minute purchases.
Ooh.
trying
Ooh.
trying who we talk about? Who we talk about? Trying to get ready for the cruise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Now I think
Yeah.
there was snow on the ground when you left
Indeed. Indeed. The very morning.
the very morning.
I'm
So
like,
we went.
oh, you got to drive me to the airport.
Yes, Kaya, your shopping buddies are here. Your shopping buddies are
Yes.
here.
Yes. Hey, travel cake trips.
So you got to Florida, you got to Orlando, even though there was snow on the ground in Baltimore.
Yes.
Had that special escort to the airport so that
Yes.
you could arrive safely, precious cargo and all of that. So you got here, you got to the hotel, and then what? Because
Oh,
the
cop.
the
First of all, what was so funny is that I met Dre and his family, Brandon, Miss Lisa, and Serenity at the airport. So we all got a ride together from the airport to the hotel. And Kaya was there to greet us. Sis Joss was there to greet us. I think
Edna,
Trisha and Edna and V had
Sherry.
were at the store.
Oh,
So yes, they weren't quite there yet. Kaya was sitting there setting up, and it was so crazy. They gave me the wrong room. So it's time to eat. We were literally in air for a couple hours, got in, let's go. First of all, you're at the airport forever.
right.
So it was time to eat, and I'm up here changing rooms. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So Dre's like, come on down, whatever we want to meet. I was like, okay. So by the time I got to come, he's like, we're at the restaurant, so come and meet us, whatever. And I was like, okay, understood. Because, like I said, it was time to eat. We were hungry. So I like fast forward the room tour. I
That
did
is
one,
funny.
and so
That is
then I
funny.
fast forward to the second one. So I'm like, look, sorry, y'all. I should have waited, but I knew no. Once I got back,
No.
got started, it's going to be go
Yeah.
time. So I really
Yes.
didn't have time. So, oh my God. Hey,
Hey,
Angel.
Angel, how are you? How are you? That's so funny. What is cracking me up now, and even as we're talking now, it's like the backstories that that we miss. Everybody missed a little something.
Yep.
So when you see the vlogs, everybody's kind of concentrating on a different something, which is totally interesting and fun and funny. But by the time I came out to the hotel to meet you guys, and it was super exciting. Jocelyn gave the best Allen Family Adventures gave the best welcome hug, and followed by Veronica and Edna and Kisha and Sherry and everybody who was there, you and Kaya. Um, but and they were all lounging by the pool. Denise,
Mhm.
thanks for coming in. They were all lounging by the pool, and I'm not saying my greetings were wonderful. I was happy to see everybody. I think they were genuinely happy to see me, but it was a little low energy.
It was hot.
I didn't. It was hot, but I also think I
We
didn't
were
realize that
starving
Edna had
hours.
been running to the store. That Kaya was setting up for the tailgate.
She said nothing,
That
did she?
I didn't know all that. So I get there. Hey,
Like, hey, girl, come on in.
hey, Miss Swan, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in.
Sylvia,
um,
hi, Denise.
Kaya said she.
Miss
Kaya said
Sylvia.
she. I found us that great food. It was amazing. Yeah. So Kaya and Etta were sitting at a table, and they were like, "Hi, we got to finish.
Starving. Just who just
we gotta
came.
we have to eat." Now, granted, I live in Orlando, but the food looked really good. But that was not a restaurant that I was familiar with. That was clear on another side of town. Kaya can feel free to, if she wants to shout them out, let them know where that food came from, because I couldn't tell you,
It
but
was
it looked
good. Hi,
good.
Miss Good Good. It was good,
I
good.
was good, good.
Guy said, I just ordered mine. Do you want me to order? I said, yes, yes. I mean, I was ready, ready. And that food was so good.
It
It
was
was a
good.
lot, though. It
It
was
was
a
a
lot.
lot of food for what I
Yeah,
saw.
it
It
was a
was a
lot.
lot of food. Denise is almost home from Helen, Georgia. Oh, nice. Travel safe. I
Ooh.
know you guys had a good time this weekend. Good, good, good. Um, so yeah, so we were all, we said our hellos, you guys got fueled up, and then I don't even remember what we initially had to go to the store for, but somebody mentioned Ross, and I'm like, I'm all for it. So
Kaya needed something.
I needed something.
And yes, and then Edna said, yeah, I need some flip flops too. So I was like, great, a reason to go. I needed snacks.
Yes, yes,
And Sherry
yes.
had mentioned she wanted snacks too, but she mentioned she wanted to go to Walmart later. I said, okay, well, I'll go back with you to do that too. I don't know if she went,
Yes.
but I was like, yep, we hit the snacks at Five Below.
Yes. So we
Yes.
went to Five Below, we went to Ross, and then we went to Publix, which is the grocery
Publix,
store.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
So it was like this
we
whirlwind.
what was Publix? Publix was something for Edna's.
Yeah. I want to say cheese for the dip.
I remember cheese. Yes,
Cheese.
yes. It was the cheese. Yes.
Travel cake trips, dressed for less, Ross. Exactly. We were happy about it. It was
Oh,
called
she
Earth
said,
Street Food. Okay. The behind the scenes people are the most important and unfortunately the most drained from making sure things are perfect. Yep. Yep. I didn't know there was all that
right.
happening. I didn't know all that was happening.
Yes,
So we had a little shopping. We had a little shopping adventure. It was very fun. I'm
it
glad
was
yeah, I'm
very
glad.
necessary.
Very necessary. We got snacks. We got our emergency supplies from Ross because just needed one more thing. Even though we had
What?
suitcases full of stuff, but we needed one more thing. And then
One more
we came
thing.
home. We came back to the hotel, and it was pretty much time to get ready for the tailgate. Right?
Yes, yes.
The tailgate, I'm sure a lot of you have seen. I know I went live. I think Kaya went live. There were several of us that went live from the tailgate. I
Flip
believe.
flops. Yes, yes.
And plus, and flip
Oh,
flops.
Kaya
Yes, and
also
we needed
needed.
flip flops. Yeah,
That's too
right,
funny.
Angel. We always need one more thing. Right,
Yep.
right. um,
Sure did.
somebody else I think went live from the tailgate, but that's okay. We also just vlogged about it. So
Kaya did.
as you Kaya, okay, Kaya did. And
Yes,
so
yes.
I'm sure it came across on the screen, but everybody, I don't want to leave anybody out because again, I was not aware of all the behind the scenes, but Veronica,
All the
Jocelyn,
madness.
Kaya, everybody, Edna, who had any involvement in putting it together, they were working. It was such a cute
Yes.
setup.
It was a
Um, s-
lot.
it was a lot. It was a lot of
Those
attention to
bags.
detail. Yes, the bags, the
Because before you had
decorations.
gotten there, everything that they were bagging up for the gift bags and what
Hmm.
they were bagging up for, like anyone that was doing the slot pull,
Okay.
they had separate little small gift bags for that, like little
Yeah.
party favors. And I'm telling you, that was a lot, a lot, a lot that the running back ministry were all involved in. So we are very graciously happy and
Yes.
thankful for those.
Yes.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. It was a
Yeah,
lot. Hey,
that was a
Najuma, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it was a
Hi,
lot
Miss
of
Najima.
it was a lot of work, but it was very, very well done. So they should all give themselves a pat on the back and round of applause because
Yes,
their hard work paid off. We really
that
had a
was
good
good.
time. It was a
Yeah.
great meetup and good chance to see everybody coming in from
Yep.
everywhere. Um,
Yep.
it was a good time. It was a good time.
Mhm.
Um, JT is in the chat, and we were like, we kept trying to figure out who was missing. Who was missing? You weren't
Oh,
missing.
from because she
They
was
were on
already,
the. He
yes,
was
yes.
already on the ship.
JT.
Yes, JT and Dante were already on the ship, and I think at one point Dante told me to like move up or something because they couldn't see from where I was sitting. I was
Yes.
purposefully not giving the appearance
Not too
that I was
close.
participating in King's Cup this time. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I wanted to get up early for that shuttle and get on the ship. I'm like, no
Right.
thanks. I'll just record.
Oh, that was funny.
So that was funny. So of course, Edna did her thing with the King's Cup game. I think everybody was pretty happy with that. I think we had a surprise winner, Sandy from Life with Sandy,
Yes.
and she took it like a champ. I was very impressed.
Right. I know I say she bro. Oh, hi TJ. I'm sorry I didn't speak earlier. Hi to you.
Hi TJ, how are you? How are you? So, all right.
Yeah,
So
she took it like a champ.
she took it like a champ. She took it like a champ, and was
She.
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go the next morning, as far as I know.
Yes. And was ready.
And was ready. We were all
Good.
ready. We were already
Yes.
ready. We were already ready, and we
Yeah.
got the shuttles from the hotel over to Port Canaveral to catch the ship. Um, I don't even know what to say about that.
What?
I
The
think
the
it
the
was
entry onto the ship when they left
yes,
us?
yes. When we got over to Port Canaveral, we got there. For those who may not be familiar, it is a good 45-minute drive
Yeah.
from Orlando to Port Canaveral. Um, it's a nice ride. It's pretty, pretty straight shot, but it is about 45 minutes getting over there. So we get off the shuttle, and of course we're ready because we're there. We see the ship. We're like ready. Everybody's got their paperwork ready, their boarding passes, and we're ready to go. We bonded in on the between the tailgate and the ride over. We're good. We're happy. Well, something happened when we got up to the actual stairway to go up to the ship. Our friends who happened to be platinum card holders, they were
And
happy to be with
diamond.
us. And diamond, excuse me, and diamond,
Yes.
white card
Yes.
holders, excuse me.
Yes.
No
Yes.
offense made, people. No offense intended at all. But they were happy to flash those cards, and they were nicely, kindly escorted to the escalator waiting for them
Child.
behind the rope, right? So it was an escalator, stairs, a ramp. The rest of us are like, oh, okay, so all right, the platinum has the escalator. All right, I guess we'll take the stairs. And they're like, or you could take the ramp.
Child.
And we're like, okay. Or I'm speaking for myself. I was kind of like the ramp. Oh, okay, like it should be easier. A couple of us had bags. It's not as steep, not as many stairs. I'll let you go
But it
from
wasn't
there.
the escalator.
It wasn't the escalator. It wasn't the escalator.
Was crazy. They were shooing us. I'm like,
Way down. No, way
to come
over.
all the way back off
Yes.
once you got up.
Which I think we would have felt some kind of way about it, but we would have just taken that. But no, our card holders, platinum card holders, were taunting us from across
X.
the
Oh yeah.
escalator, like, see ya.
Oh yeah. Making faces at us at the window. I'm like,
Yes,
okay. Oh, oh,
yes,
okay. All right.
yeah. So it was a little bit humbling. It really was. It was they let us
Yeah.
schlep our way up to the top. It was a long walk. We were tired, but we made it. We
That was
persevered.
wild.
We persevered, and we got there.
Mhm.
We got in the terminal, and it was pretty early with the boarding time, so there wasn't a wait. I know we stopped to take pictures, but I'm not sure how many others stopped to take pictures,
Right.
or they just
Yeah. No,
all
I don't think it was
able
many of
able to keep on going. We are gold, so we would have been with you all. Yes,
them.
yes. Yes, they were, we're like, but I think at some point somebody's like, oh, but I have bad knees. But yep, that's why the ramp is there. You can
Right. It don't matter. I see
all
what
you
color
had to
your
do
cord is. Okay.
all you had to do was hop around the ramp and the elevators were there. I rode up in an elevator. Yeah, we didn't really see that option.
Yeah.
Maybe we thought it was going to be faster. I'm not sure,
Oh no.
Miss Swan, but yeah, we took the ramp. We took the ramp, and
I'm
we got
following
up
you
there.
next time, Miss Sylvia.
So anyway, we get on the ship in typical Carnival group cruise style fashion. We head to the Lido deck where everybody was there gathering at the Red Frog.
Grabbing, sticking, hugging.
All that. We met up with JT and Dante. They were,
Yeah.
securing the tables.
Yeah.
They had already
Yes.
made friends with the bartenders and everything. So
Yeah,
it
that was
was
fun.
it was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
that's always like the you're on the ship, but the welcoming when you gather around, that's always like the now it begins. It's like
Yes,
we're
now it
here, it's
begins.
time, it's go time. And then JT, she was carrying on. So it was perfect. 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 So
So then we started doing our, initial first things you need to do when once you're on board the
Yes.
ship. So,
Yes.
like, what's your thing that you always like to do? We did. I'm sorry, I skipped the muster drill. We did do our muster drill right
Yes,
away,
we
and
did do that
and
first.
and then we went to the Red Frog, and then
Mhm.
it was kind of like sit your bags down, and then what were
Go.
you most interested in heading to?
I first of all, because when JT got on, she said that cake was different. So, because JT and Dante did a back to back. So the first go round, just like any football game, that's why I told the second half is different. She said it looked different. So I was like, so I was eager to get to the cake, but I had to get to Blue Iguana first. A guy's burger is great. I didn't even have one this time. It's not a
Mm,
necessity. So Blue Iguana is. So I got to Blue Iguana. Well, we did. And
yes.
then I mean, because I always do this. I had on my neck phone holder because I double fist. I want my food and I want my cake.
True. True.
So as I was recording, I was get both. I had to get the
True.
food and I had to get the cake. So that cake, that funfetti cake, it looked right. And the orange, whatever that is, the
Yeah.
orange cream,
Right.
make a cheesecake, something, whatever, that was right. So those two, those are my necessities, but I have to eat at Blue Iguana first.
Yes, I was definitely. I don't eat beef, so I wasn't interested in a guy's burger. Never interested, but I know that you guys are normally like guy's burger, guy's burger. I'm like,
Mhm.
I'll be over at Blue Iguana. So we did. We went straight there, got our burritos, and then it was like, I need that funfetti cake because you only can get it right then. That's the
Okay.
only time. So we went and got that, and I think we might have had a couple other little things to taste and try, but those were the
Mhm.
main.
Sure
Those were the
did.
main. Those were
I
like we
think
did.
3. 1, 2, I think 3.
You think three? I think there was a peanut butter or something or other. Cause that's all that always interests me. But anyway, so we came
Mhm.
back and we chowed down, and the festivities definitely were underway.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
funny having watched all of the videos and vlogs, we can picture this in our minds. And JT recognized me, and I didn't think anyone would recognize me who knows me. Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
was
so
sweet.
sweet.
Yes.
Oh,
JT was ready with the hug. She was. She was.
yes.
I know she had a great time, but I think she was like,
Yes.
"Yes,
Yes.
everybody's
She said, "Did you know me, JT?" As soon as she came up, she said, "I spotted you from up top." I was like, "Miss One."
here." She saw us. She saw us and came
Yes,
right on down.
that was
That was
wonderful.
awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So we got
Mhm.
to our cabins, and then I don't really remember. I mean, it started being a blur. We knew it was going to be a fast cruise, and there was gonna be
Yes,
so much to do.
indeed.
As Edna says, it was just going to be a quick little whoop de whoop.
Yep, yep.
um, but so I think I remember.
So we went down,
We
and
went.
not like about, I want to say, not even 15 or so minutes, our bags
Yes,
came
our bags
right
came.
after that. And then we kind of just took some stuff out. I never fully unpacked, but Dante
Right,
always said, "And to get your stuff out your bags," but it wasn't that long of a cruise, so I
right.
wasn't. I took the like dresses out, and so
Yes,
they could hang and stuff like that. Shove some stuff in like a drawer space area
yes.
or some shelving, and
Hmm.
then we realized
Yes.
the ship was moving.
Yes. No, I know I talk about this all the time because I'm very sensitive to motion sickness. I get
Hmm.
motion sickness. So I did have my patch on, but I usually can feel the ship
That was
not just moving.
crazy.
I know everybody can feel the ship moving. But I can feel when we're turning. I can feel when I just can feel it. And so I'm like, I think we're moving. And we're like, no, but I think this time is only a little bit
Get
after
your look out
3.
the window. Like,
It's a little bit after 3, right? We're like, sail away is not till 4 o'clock. Sail away is always at 4 o'clock. We didn't check the itinerary, and so look up and I'm like, we are moving, and then it's like, we are like, yes, we are. Oh my gosh, we had the mad scramble to get out of the cabin then to get up
That
on the
was
deck
funny.
because we were gonna miss the sail away party. So it was a scramble, and by the time we got back, the deck or the Lido deck was packed.
Yes.
It was packed.
Yes.
Everybody was there for the sail away, and so I don't really remember how much of that we were able to capture because I felt like it was.
Well, remember, I was trying to do live. I so called myself trying to do live, but the connection said, "Nope, no,
Nope.
you're not. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do live." So I said, "Okay, let's just record." That was
Yeah,
funny.
it's always touchy, on the
Yes.
sail away, whether or not you're going to have a
Yes.
connection, or if they wait till the Wi-Fi is working till you actually are pulled out or whatever.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was very crowded. It was a full carnival sail away party. Like
Yeah. Yes.
everybody was
It was good
there.
stuff.
It was good. The
It was
sail away
good
was
stuff.
so epic. It was, JT. It was.
Yeah.
It was epic. Live
And
was not having it. No, it
one thing
wasn't.
that I thought was hilarious when a guy wanted to start fanning out, he wanted to start, what they call making it rain.
Uh-huh.
Now, those dollar bills didn't matter because people went diving. Ah, like, those a couple of dollar bills I ain't have in my pocket. I'm going to add those. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I'm like, what are you doing? And he only did it like for a little, like 0.1 second. So I'm like, well, so what was that for, sir?
I think that was
Whatever.
just meant for his immediate circle, and he looked
Yeah. As if to say, y'all know I'm gonna throw these dollars out here.
give my
Just
money, give
hurry
my
up and act
money.
like I'm doing something. Just pick them up. I'm like, okay. So yeah, that's
That is
funny.
funny.
But we
Hey,
had a
Kimberly.
ball.
We had a ball.
Hi,
We
Kimberly.
absolutely
Yeah,
had a
we had
ball.
fun. How could we
We
not?
did. I know. I don't think that was a worry at all that we were not going to have a good time. It was just a
Yeah,
matter
how could we
of,
not?
and that's why we like dropped everything to like once we realized we're moving, we got to get up there.
Right. The crazy thing about it was when I said no, it wasn't moving, wasn't doing anything. I'm just basically like, we had time, but I think it said something about like 3:30, not 4. But I'm like, it's not 3:30 yet. But oh god,
Time was
and
flying. It
it's like
definitely was.
whatever.
It
I
was. Well, we made it. That was the important thing.
was
We
like, there's
made it.
one other thing to remember. Okay, well that happened too, because
Yes.
we never missed like the horn blowing.
Right. No.
Missed that
It
that
was
trip. I tell you.
it was a blur. It was a blur. So we finished the sail away. I think we ran back to the cabin and got changed for dinner because we did have our
Yes.
bags.
Yes.
And yeah, the
Yeah.
dinner was great. Dinner was great. I don't know how many there were of us total on this trip, but we had a lot of tables.
We
Um,
did.
we
That
had a
was
lot of
great.
tables. Yeah, it was very nice. It was nice seeing everybody, and everybody was kind of getting settled. So that first night, I don't know if somebody had like steakhouse reservations or whatever, but we were able to move
Right.
around the tables a little more. So we
Yes.
really did
Yes.
get to see everybody and talk to anybody. Like Auntie Neen was able to
Mhm.
come to our table. Who else was there? Shay's Adventure. Um, Dre was at our dinner table. I think I'm
With
forgetting
his
somebody
mom,
with his mom and
Brandon.
Brandon and Serenity. So it
Yes.
was it was fun. It was
Yeah, that was
fun.
good.
It
That
was
was
good.
nice.
They were ready for us. The carnival staff was ready for us and putting on
Mhm. Mhm.
a little show.
Mhm.
Some of the waiters were really ready. We're like, whoa, where's
I,
this going?
get ready for something else. I don't. Michelle said he was preparing for his auditioning for his next job.
Yes,
His next job, something like that. I
something like
said, yeah,
that.
he gonna get that job because he was
Something like that.
failing. Okay, he was failing it
Yes.
literally.
Yes, very,
All up and
very
down the
into it.
south.
We saw,
Child.
shoulders,
Oh,
buttons
he was
being
feeling it.
undone,
Yes.
well, some
He was all
twerking.
into it.
It was a thing.
Mhm, mhm.
But again, it was a short cruise. So the next day was Nassau, right?
Yes.
We get
Yes.
right to Nassau.
Yep.
And I know you guys, thank you so much for watching the vlogs. I know you have
Woo!
seen, but if you haven't seen, go back, watch.
That was a good trip.
Our excursion in Nassau, which we've all been to Nassau multiple times, and always manage to find something new to do there and enjoy going. But sometimes people are like, Nassau, or I was just there, or whatever. This was an
That's
excursion I
different.
think none of us had done before,
I've
and
never.
yeah, had seen it many times, but had never done it before. And the Junkanoo bus was, I'll let you fill in the blank. Etta,
Was
if someone says to
unforgettable.
you,
It was unforgettable.
unforgettable,
You
unforgettable.
you think they're gonna then do stuff or have things and it's gonna be entertaining or whatever. But I think the tour guide was more into it than us.
Yes, he started, I mean, he started off very energetic, hyping us up, letting us know it was going to be a great time if we wanted to have a great
Sweet.
time. And we were like, okay, like we were excited, but like we
Yes.
didn't know. We didn't know.
No. I had
So
no clue because that was something.
that was something. And what's really funny to me now is watching the video and the clips back
Yeah.
because you know, in the moment, we were just having a good time and
Yeah.
things weren't really making sense, but we were on vacation and we weren't stressing it and we weren't having a good time. But um I realize why some people can't remember some things. There was a lot going on.
It was a lot.
There
It
was a
was a
lot going
lot.
on.
It was
We
fun.
It was very fun. We were greeted on the as soon as we got on the bus, we got Bahama Mamas, right? Bahama
Yes.
Mamas. And then we got, I recall like 3 shots. I don't
You think it
know.
was 3?
I,
Yeah. I
I,
don't know.
I think it was like
Um,
3 shots of rum, but it could have been more. Others may have had more.
no, I kinda think, because first of all, you can order your shots.
Yeah.
The lady gave us shots for the birthday,
Yes.
and then coming off the bus that
Yes.
was around,
Right.
in the tunnel that was around,
There was around.
remember?
Yeah.
And then on back on the bus, was it back on the bus? Was it?
I don't
Because one of
know.
those I thought I skipped. One of those I tried to avoid.
What? We tried to skip. We
Yeah, one
tried,
of those I tried to.
we tried to skip, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I might have I might have. I think I got away from the one under the tunnel. But did you finish yours?
No.
I know because I might have had some of yours because I had tasted it. It was horrible. But I didn't have one to toast because Kisha said, "Ah," I think it was Kisha. She said, "You got one?" I said, "Yeah." I was lying. I didn't. And then someone needed one. I said, "Kisha, hand me one," and I took it, but I passed it to my right. Might have been L. I'm not sure, but someone
Oh,
needed one
I don't
because
know.
when I was watching Kaya's video and I was holding my camera and everybody was cheering, I was like doing like this. I was like, "Yay!"
Clearly not holding anything else in that
Yes,
hand.
yes, and I think the underground one is the one I avoided. I think because you were saying you needed a chaser.
Yes, yes.
'Cause I was
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, that was nasty." That was
It was strong. It was strong, and
yeah.
again, that's what you expect rum to be, but that's not usually my thing.
Right. Yep. Yep.
But it was
Yeah.
fun.
It was good though.
It was
It was
good.
fun.
And aside from that, I don't want people to. Well, I was gonna say I don't want people to think that it was only about the drinking on the bus. The bus was fun, but we did have a couple who did not enjoy it as much as we all
Ooh,
did, and I don't know if it was because of the drinking or just because. So, just if
that's
you're gonna
crazy.
do it, yeah, if you're gonna do it, it is a fun time. They do point out historical information along the way. We do make a stop and you do go to the beach. But if you don't want to party with maybe a
Mm,
bunch of strangers, that's not
it's a
really the
junk
tour for you. It's a Junkanoo. Yeah.
it's a party bus.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Party
Yes.
bus. Now what I
Yes.
did not see when the girl was passing out birthday shots, did she take a shot? I
Oh,
did not see
absolutely.
under in the tour and all that stuff when we were underground. Did she take a shot?
Oh, I don't know if I'm pretty sure she did, but I don't remember seeing her specifically. Wait. The birthday girl or the couple?
No, the couple.
Oh, I didn't pay any attention to
Right.
them after that.
I'm not sure.
I
Hmm.
know that the birthday girl, yes, for sure. She was
Oh,
taking.
for sure.
Yeah. Um, but anyway, so we did go to the beach. We went to Goodman's Bay Beach, which is beautiful, and I can
Hmm.
imagine that on a sunny, clear
Beautiful
day,
sunny.
you would
Yes.
just really be in love. But we did not
Yes.
exactly have the full luck of weather on our side that day. It was very overcast,
Yes.
and we had rain. We had rain. Thank
Hmm.
goodness we had gotten the umbrellas, thinking we were going to need it for the sun, but we
Right.
needed it for the rain. And we were huddled up under the Legacia. Why were they on the
Look,
party bus? That is a great question. I don't know. I don't know. I can only imagine that they didn't understand what they were getting
I
themselves
don't know
into.
either.
I don't know how you didn't know that. I mean, the bus, and you all have probably seen pictures of the bus because we all had it in our vlogs. It didn't look like we were going to school. It didn't it didn't look like we were going on a field trip to the library or something. It was a party bus.
Looking at the
So,
bus,
yes.
it's like,
Yes.
woo, what we in store for?
The vlogs were fun to watch. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Agreed, TJ. I
Thanks,
think that's when
TJ.
I tapped in live. Y'all were at the beach and it was raining. Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yep.
Right. And so, yes, so Etta surprised me because she was this see again, it's all piecing together, the number of shots, the Bahama Mamas. She felt inspired. She felt inspired. We had not really talked about that beforehand. And she's like, I'm going live. I'm like, oh, you go, girl.
I
Do it with me. Oh, okay. Well,
was like, Keisha said, who was that? As I know that was not Etta.
it was Etta. It was Etta going live. Um, she was going live, and it was a fun time despite the
It was
rain.
crazy.
It really was. It was a crazy day.
Because I looked, I watched a little of it. I went back because I know people like, I don't watch my lives. And I'm like, what was all that talking about? What? That was a lot of
It
talking.
was it was so funny. I wish
It
I
was
could have I wish I
hilarious.
could show the clips, and maybe I'll have to like rework some shorts so I can show you guys. But Anna and I have a good time. It's definitely like, hanging out with your bestest girlfriends. We're just cutting up. We're just like we're talking, we're doing our thing, right? We're having a
It
good
was
time.
ridiculous.
And we don't necessarily notice all the other moving parts that are happening. And then it's like, wait, what happened? So, for example, on the beach, there were ladies that we started talking to, and they were selling things. They were selling towels and um, ankle bracelets, and they probably had a
Uh,
bunch of other stuff. And they were doing henna tattoos. And we're like, yeah, we want to do it. Etta got a beautiful one on her hand. I thought it was very pretty one on my
it
foot.
was. It was.
And I thought that Etta was right there as I was getting mine done. Well, she started talking to people. So when I'm done, I'm like trying to carefully make my way to our chair. And I'm like, boom, right down into the sand. So my,
And he's like, Anna, you left me. I
I'm
was
like,
like, what
Etta!
happened?
I needed some assistance at that point.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So it was like, what happened? She was right here. She was right here. And then I don't know. I made it to the chair. Then we started ordering food. Etta's going live. People were getting on jet skis. It was a scene. It
And
was
the guy kept coming over to you. You want to order? Do you want to order? I was like, I'm talking
yes.
to the people.
Yes,
He's talking to you.
Etta was like, instead of saying no, thank you, Etta was being super nice. It was a young guy, he was very polite. And she said, let us get settled. Maybe come back in a little while. Well, he came back in a little while, but she's on live.
He did.
So I'm like,
Oh.
yeah, I guess we'll order something. And that's when I got the comforters and the wings. And both were
That
delicious,
was
by the
funny.
way. Both were
Yes.
the delicious. I think the rum has taken over at this point. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I'm a
But
lightweight.
Legacia,
That was an easy target.
I really didn't realize it until later on, until we were piecing it together of what all happened that day. So it was very funny. It was very funny.
But,
But
but
we
how
all,
about when you're like, Etta, we have to be back on the bus? I was like, okay, I'm about to wrap it up in my mind.
yes,
But
like no. Well, which leads to the another clip that I was going to show. So yes, I was unconscious of the time because I didn't want to get left on the beach
Woo.
on a rainy day. So we wrap it up. We pack it up our stuff. We want to make a stop at the restroom before because we didn't know what how long it would
uh,
be to the next stop. And as it turns out, I'm going to say we weren't last. We definitely were not last on the bus, but
but oh,
we were towards the end of the people getting back on the bus. And so somehow our seats got all jumbled up. So we sat
yes,
together the whole ride going to the beach. And then going back, we had to split up. So Etta took a seat and I took a seat, which again was fine. We're all where we
yeah,
going? We're all
yeah,
all friends.
all
But
together.
but again, I didn't realize it wasn't connecting with the rum. At some point I hear somebody say, "That's Etta up." Now the rules on
Oh,
the bus
jeez.
is if you are standing is because you are ready to bust a dance. I turn around. She's busting the dance, y'all. And I was having a good time.
Child. Whoo.
I was sitting next to just Tweety, who was also having a good time. Not that I wasn't, but I had not really talked to her at that point, and there were some other things happening at the beach. And I was like, "Wait,
Funny.
where's my seat?"
Funny. But see, this is the thing, though.
Rum
This
is the
is the
best,
thing.
TJ says.
In in all reality, I've never like gone to the club, all grown up and stuff. I've never been one to really want to drink too much because I'm the one you're looking for on the floor. I don't want I was like, if I'm
Yeah,
dancing a lot, I'm feel oh my stomach, moving around too much. I can't do all that. So
yeah,
I'm the one that you had to look for on the floor while y'all were at the bar or y'all looking for a designated driver because I'm on the floor. All my adrenaline is going right there.
right,
So certain beats just hit. And I was like, I jumped up, forgot I had a camera and a drink, and it went all down this girl's arm in the front of me. Not
Oops.
thinking I could have bought her a drink right there on the I mean on the bus. I
Up on
said,
the bus.
"Girl," I said, "What's your name?" I said, "When we get back on the ship," I said, "Girl, your next drink is on me." I ain't never see her again. I put a message in the chat in our group chat from Facebook. I was like, "Where you at? Where you gonna be? I'm here. I'm here. Whatever." I guess she was like, "Girl, go on." We was having a good time. Didn't even bother her, but I was just like, "Okay, thanks, good." I just kept going.
Oh my gosh. That is
Oh,
hysterical.
that was funny.
So
That
we
was
all made it back to the
funny.
ship. There were a couple
Right.
of stops along the
What
way.
TJ say? The
TJ said
rum
rum is
what?
the best.
Yeah,
There were
I'm telling you.
a couple more stops after that. That's where you saw a couple people riding the mechanical bull, and it was actually a really pretty spot.
It was
At
nice.
the harbor, you
Yes.
could see all the ships and some of the small private boats too. It was really a
Mhm.
pretty scene. But our tour guide only led us so far and was like, "Oh, it's like a 30-second walk to the ship because you just got to go out the
Shoot.
gate and around." And I'm like, I'm not buying that.
You
First of
said
all,
30.
it was several minutes. I mean, it wasn't the longest
Right.
walk of our lives, of course, but
Right.
it
Right.
was longer than 30 seconds, and it was raining, and
Indeed.
we were worried about people making it back, and
Yep. That was crazy though, because we were
so it was
it's still
crazy.
raining. I mean, it's raining,
It
raining.
was raining.
And he said, "Get your towel, throw your towel up over your head." I was like, "This thing gonna be soaked." It was.
It was. Hey, see, like Journeys, thanks for coming in. How are you? How are you?
Hey there,
we
sure, that's Chad.
That's chat. We are reliving our adventures of the recent trip we had on the Carnival Glory with the Love and Football cruise.
Yes.
So our day in Nassau was very eventful. It was very fun, and
Yes.
we are still like piecing it all together,
Yes. Yes. Reliving it.
reliving
It
it.
was wonderful.
Yes, it really was. It really was. So
We had a good time.
we got back to the ship, and I think that was the formal night, the elegant night. Was that that? We only had a couple days,
Okay.
couple nights.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we dressed up like it was.
Yes.
That was the red dress.
Yep.
We
Yes.
put on
That
our
was
red dresses.
hilarious. So many ended up in red. Hey, David. That was hilarious. I was
Hey.
like, oh my gosh. That was a good
Yes,
coincidence. Even the cruise
it
director.
was. Yes. And so that's when we found the cruise director. Just happened to happened upon him at the Alchemy Bar and snapped the pictures and
Yes.
had a fun time.
That was fun. That was
That was
fun.
fun. And I don't
Yes.
remember, that wasn't the same night. Did we do the bar crawl that night? Was that the same day?
Correct.
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 Okay. So so we had dinner, we went to the Alchemy Bar, and then I guess we sw- changed after that
Well, see,
to
what
the
happened was I had
what had happened was.
had a spa credit
Oh, right, right, right.
and it was expiring that day. So I'm like, I don't have any other day. It has to be done now. And I kept telling the lady, 9 o'clock. We have to be
We had a
somewhere
hard
at
hour
nine.
at
So I
nine
need you
o'clock.
done. I need you done before 9.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh no, they want to give you they have to talk you through a little thing and tell you what they were. Fine. I was great to say, I don't need all that. Just go. It was getting a leg massage.
Yes.
And I was like, just go. She wanted to go all the formalities. And then after a while, she just, you know how it is, your leg muscles. We were up all, and that's why I wanted the legs. We were up all the time, moving
Yeah.
and she was going in. Then she started using the lava rocks. I was like, oh, gee, we ain't gonna make it. 9 o'clock coming quick, but fortunately, it wasn't too bad, but I was really like, she wanted to talk to me and sell. You know how they want to sell you stuff? Mm-mm-mm.
Yes.
Didn't I say I had to be somewhere at 9? I know she looked at me like, Miss, like I told you, I gotta go.
You
I'll
did.
come back
You
tomorrow
did.
because you found
Yes.
someone that you were
Yes, I
talking
started
with,
talking to
very
yes.
nice.
Very nice.
And I was like,
You
I'll
know,
come back with her tomorrow. She knew damn well she wasn't gonna see me.
Yes, I had every intention of going back and talking to the young lady in the spa. Her name was
Shoot, I knew I wasn't.
Praise. She was. I was just a fascinating story. You know how it is when we start talking to the crew and finding out about where they're from and how they ended up.
Yes.
Here, how they like it. We were just having that kind of conversation, and she was a little bit like homesick and not sure
Aw.
if she was gonna make it through.
Oh.
And so I was like, I'll come back and see you tomorrow. And then I just didn't have time to go back and
I
see
know,
her the next
right?
day. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was crazy. So that was a whirlwind through the spa. And then we went
Yes.
and met up with everybody at the bar crawl. And if you've been with Edna or any of that crew on a bar crawl, you don't want to be late because
No.
the rules are very important.
Yes.
You need to know from the beginning what you got yourself into. So luckily we made it there in time and were able to, travel with the crew from bar to bar. I don't know that I was very helpful at all with the football questions. I was expecting some much more general knowledge type questions.
That was
They were
wild.
very, very detailed. OMG, I got a haircut on the cruise ship and he sold me $600 in hair products. I couldn't
See?
say no.
See?
David,
A
no.
haircut. Crazy.
No. Yeah, they definitely do
That was a big no for me.
work hard on the upsell. We're like, no, no, no.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, and you got who we have football fans in the chat today. I don't remember many of the questions, but I do remember one about Dan Marino.
Mm.
And it was like true or false. Dan Marino had um over 600 or yeah over 100 running yards in his entire football career. True, was that true or false? I'm like, wasn't he did he play for a long time? He's a quarterback, right? Well, all this
Mhm.
back and forth. So I was like, surely in 15 years the man had to
And
run.
that's what Dante's cousin kept saying. Look how long it was 15. I said, don't listen to
Yes,
him. Don't listen
yes,
to him because that was too easy.
yes,
So I'd have
he
been
it
like,
was.
I know.
Yes,
But of course, we got it wrong.
yes. Yes, we got it wrong. We said it, yeah, true. He had over, but he did not apparently.
That was
Um,
funny.
I wish I had known. I think we all we have all the products they sell. Chet
Oh,
says
geez, chat.
they was upset at it. That guy was giving a hard time. On the bar crawl, is that where you
Oh, that
mean
guy.
the gay
Oh
stuff?
my.
That guy
Oh
was
my.
not like. Now,
He's
granted, we
yeah.
kind of it was a group of us that like approached, so they probably were like, "Whoa, what is going on?" But then he acted like he wanted to play along, and then he wanted to
Mhm.
sort of hijack the game, the questions, the rules. So no, we were not happy with him.
I was like, could you
And Anna was
please
like,
just stick
"Don't."
it to us?
Anna
Don't
was
ask
like,
nobody
"Don't
else
ask him
nothing.
anymore. Don't let him take those questions from him. We don't
That
even
was
know him."
crazy. I said, we already knew that. We already answered.
Yes. So it wasn't just the
Oh,
reading of the questions. It was
they got on my nerves.
the mansplaining in the worst possible sense
Thank you.
of
Yes.
him trying
Thank
to
you.
explain to us that this is a football and they throw it. We didn't need that.
No.
We didn't need that.
No.
So yeah,
Yes.
we did not make a friend there.
Yeah, no, thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Ooh.
Not TikTok. The gates are locked. Don't let him play. If you know, you know. Yes, we didn't know. We didn't know at the time that it wasn't a friendly, sure, join in the
Child.
bar crawl with us. No, it was the wrong ask. We asked
Ooh.
the wrong person to
Yeah,
play. But anyway,
pretty much.
so
Hmm.
that was we survived the bar crawl. I
That
think
was good stuff, though.
Jeremy and Jocelyn enjoyed that, had a really good time because it was to
And how about
celebrate
those
their anniversary.
those nice matching purses that kept getting tossed?
Yes. Yes.
We
Oh,
were
I should
like,
have said
"Ooh,
yes.
clutching
I
our pearls."
I had that football purse all blinged out. Mine is like a reddish color. Veronica had one also. Hers was gold. Hers was purposely a gold yellow color because she's for the Packers. And somehow, I don't even know how I got started, but her purse was picked up and then thrown like a football to multiple people, some with us, some not.
Oh, that's so
Some
funny.
guys complain or stating that they were, I don't even know how the best way to describe them. The Hennessy boys, they were acting like they were the big men on the ship, and but every time we saw them, they weren't really talkative or
It was like
interactive.
wah wah.
Yes,
Like
and
what?
so as somebody, I think
Nothing.
Edna asked, "If I throw this, will you catch it?" They're like, "No." Like, why are you talking to me? Kind of
Right.
attitude, and we were like, Etta wasn't having that either, y'all. She was not having it.
But the funniest one was Auntie Need. They was saying stuff and doing. She just kept saying, no. She was like, not interested. She looked, she's like, no.
No,
I said,
no.
yes, yes, yes. That's my team. So that was ridiculous. I was like, get out of here. And then they posted that they were doing another one. Who's signing up for the next one? And the ladies were like, me. And I'm looking like, why? For what? So you can say, yeah, we got the crowd going where, doing what? What? Zero. Nothing. I was
Yeah, they
I
were
said, no,
very
y'all
quiet.
look for Veronica. I said, look for her, the lady with the whistle. I said, look for that group. Okay. I said, matter of fact, don't look, just listen, because you'll hear. Comes up Hennessy
Legacia says,
boys.
"Yeah, we didn't like them, and I didn't even go."
All right.
So anyway, that night ended with, well, for me it ended with the bar crawl. I don't know if others went out or went to the club or went, it was a long day.
Um,
That was the end of that day. And then the next day was our C day, and we were already making our way back
yeah.
to Orlando, but um again, we had lots of activities, right? I it's so funny that it's all a blur. I'm so glad that we had so many people recording
Yes.
and vlogging because it was like, oh, it felt like it was a much longer cruise because we had so much to do.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, what would V say?
Yes, Edna kept tossing my damn purse all across the ship. Yes. And we're like,
Woo! Child. I was like,
yes.
oh, good. They
I'm
caught it.
I'm glad you, yes, we were glad it was not destroyed.
Right?
Veronica. At one point we're like, save her purse.
And Veronica would run over there and like, give me my purse. Give me my damn
Give
purse.
me my purse. It
Oh,
fit
that
the
was so
theme
funny. That was
very,
good stuff.
very well, Veronica.
Yes.
Very well. Very well.
Yes. Mm.
Oh my goodness.
That
Well,
was good stuff.
what else do you remember from this cruise that
Wow, that JT and
JT
that
was?
flying bird hat.
Oh my gosh. Everybody has seen
She's
JT and
good.
her Eagles hat now.
And her dance to go along with it.
She was
Yeah.
flying, fly, Eagles fly. Yes,
Yes. That was so good. That was her. Like I told her, that was her cruise.
yes.
She won the what was that?
The
The
squares.
great representation for the
Yes, like the
Eagles.
super fan. Uh huh.
Yes. And then for the squares, the thing for the football game,
Yes,
she and Dante won for that. It was something else. Wasn't it something else? I don't know. She was tearing it up. It was all good for
it was
JT.
all
Yeah,
good.
it was all good.
It was
Having
all
that
good.
back to back was a
Yes,
good thing.
it
So
was a.
yeah.
She
Yeah, that was
enjoyed.
good.
They enjoyed. They enjoyed.
Yeah.
And I almost forgot one of the things that we did as well is we participated in the door decorating, the cabin
Oh,
door
yes, yes,
decorating
yes. We stayed up
contest.
one night doing that. What, the first night?
Yes, the must have been the first night.
Yes.
We decorated the door, and you guys know Etta's very creative, right? So she had a master plan. Some of those magnets were not really holding, so we had like we pulled out some clips. I had some other magnets, some other hooks.
Yes.
Anyway,
We had backup.
we got it together. And one of the things that I was going to show you guys is the picture of that door. Well, we made a little video of us actually trying to decorate it, but the
Child. Now,
picture
where's the
of the
video? How about that? Where's the video? Have you ever recorded something and it's completely gone? Especially on a cruise. With that video I set up, it was non-existent.
it took us a long time to set up the cameras, the tripod, try to angle it towards the door, the whole nine. So I'm surprised that you didn't get it. But we're just gonna blame it on what are we gonna blame it on?
Um, Stuff.
Stuff. We're just gonna blame it. It was just one of those things. It was just one of
It's
those
one of
things.
those things. Yes.
But
One more thing.
above the door, we had this like banner that said, what did it say? Go team, I think.
Yes.
Go
Yes.
team. Now, Etta, if you don't mind sharing, how tall are you?
I'm between 5'9", 10.
Uh-huh. And with heels, taller,
Oh
right?
yeah.
She wore
Yeah.
her
At least a
heel.
good 3, 4 inch heels. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
up there.
I'm not that tall. Be quiet,
And
Veronica.
then my ponytail, when I put the bun on top, it just whoo.
I'm claiming 5'4" on a good day. Okay, I had heels on, so I, I was at least 5'4", right? But coming in and out of that door with the banner hanging, you guys, if you haven't seen it, like when you rewatch the vlogs, you'll see. Etta had to duck to go in and out of the door as to not
Yes.
mess up the banner.
Yeah.
She needed to duck. I also would duck
Huh?
as I was going in and out of the door. Why?
Why?
So I think at one point we're walking to dinner and I'm saying, what am I ducking for? It's like, really, what was I ducking for? There was no reason. I had plenty of clearance.
Oh,
I was not going to take out that banner.
funny.
But those are the kinds of things that were happening to us the whole trip. I think we need a cruise name. We were like, I don't
Right.
know. We were
Because
like Ethel and Lucy or something. I don't know.
because we never knew where we were going. We didn't. And one of the things that to what JT was talking about, going to the restaurant, we had to go up and down and up and across. So it was just like what we kept saying. What Where are we going? What are we doing?
Yes. I don't
It's like
know.
where are we going? So what are we doing?
What are we what? Where are we going? What are we looking for? That's what we kept saying.
What are
What
we
are we
looking
looking
for?
for?
So we stayed on the ship map. It was bad. It was
It
bad.
was. It was.
But it
We've
was
been on
so
multiple
good.
we've been on multiple ships. We've been on multiple ships of that class. I mean, it's very similar
Yes.
to like the Conquest, and yeah,
The
it was
pride
the
very
Pride.
much.
It was very familiar, and we knew that there was going to be a section that cut off, and like we
Yes.
had the conversation about, oh, we probably can't take those
Oh
elevators. We need to
gosh.
go all the way forward, all the way back, all the way front, back. But yeah, we were still lost.
Still.
Still,
Hi,
it was
Lori.
funny. It was funny. Hey, Lori. Oh, I caught you live. Hello, hello, Lori. Thanks so much for coming in. Did you blow your whistle? We probably didn't even know where the whistle was at that point, even though it was around our
We're
waist.
dangling, right?
I said, "Be
Look,
quiet, Veronica."
I didn't find this one until I went. in the bag later, like probably the last night. I'm thinking, I was like, it's a real whistle. Shape of a football. How cute is that? It was
They're
so
so
much good
cute.
stuff in that bag. So much good stuff in that bag. So
It was. It was. Hi, Etta and Elisa from Lloyd Barber. Thanks, Lori. Yes, Veronica, we're laughing. I'm laughing at myself. There was no need for me to duck.
that was funny. That
That
was
was
so funny.
it was so funny. It was so funny. We had a great time.
Yes,
I know we've also
edible.
talked about the sip and paint. Such a great idea.
Oh my
Veronica
gosh! Look,
had, and
speaking of, I had to have that with me.
uh look how artistic she is.
So when I
Oh, the
came in,
whistle.
Howard said, "Is that an E in the hair?" I said, "Yes, because
He
it's
knows you.
mine."
He knows you.
I love that part of the cruise. I loved it all. The
Yes.
tailgate party at the hotel. We weren't even on the ship, and it was just like, yeah, that Veronica. Ooh, she did it. She did that. Yeah, they put everything together so good.
Yes.
Yeah, that was so good.
Yes. Great job, Etta. Looks nice. Yes, your
Thank
painting turned out
you.
very good. Very nice and a fun thing to do. Yes, Lori, it was absolutely a fun thing to do. And it was like just the right thing at the end of that night. We were all it had been a long day, but we wanted to do it
Yes.
all and see it all. So it was like it just
Yes.
brought everybody
Yeah.
down in a good way. In a good way. Sip and
Yes.
paint was a great
It
idea. It
was so
absolutely was
funny.
a great idea. It was a great idea. We lost some people along the way for mid painting. All that fun was catching up with us once we sat down, but it was a good time.
Yes.
It really was a good time.
Indeed. Yes.
I
That was
know,
good.
I know that there is going to be a second um, Love and Football cruise next year, and Dante DC on Demand is the travel agent uh, handling that. I'm sure with the help and encouragement of our Veronica.
Yes.
So yes, that one will be on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. And
Hmm.
I don't know how we can pack it all in
Ooh,
3 days, but whew, whew.
it's coming.
So at a just wrap up, I guess. What is next for you, cruise wise, channel wise? What we got going?
So the next cruise is the Utopia in June. Because as you said, we do cruise on the regular, and that's just one of Icon is one of the ones that Howard really wanted to go on, but
Hmm.
again, he's not going to do no 7 days. He's just not into it anymore.
Hmm.
So the Utopia, it works.
Okay.
So we're doing that, and towards the end of June, and then Kaya's her birthday cruise is in August, and
Yes.
I'm hoping because Veronica did that. I want to do if I can't do Christmas or New Year's Eve or something like
Yes.
that on a
Yes.
ship. I just want to
Yes.
see some decorations for the
Yes.
holiday and celebrate it on the ship like
Yes.
that. So,
Yes.
so
She had
as
a
as far as
beautiful
for my
time.
channel, what you see is
Well,
what you pretty much going to get.
I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but definitely congratulations. You've made it to your 1K. And
Thank
now
you.
what do we have to do next?
Yeah.
If that is the goal to get your channel monetized, we
Yes.
have to watch those videos, run those playlists to help Etta with her watch hours and get her channel monetized. So
Yes. Thank you.
yes,
Yes.
will we be having
Yes.
a celebration of the
I
1K?
I want to. I do want to. So I need to figure out like how, what, when, where,
Yes,
because if you know how my weeks are.
Yes.
So, and my weekends are like,
Yes.
so I have to figure out, where to work it in.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand. The weeks
Yes.
are very full with, just life, and trying to get it all in on the weekends. Run it back with
Yeah.
Life with V. Yes, chat. Sea Lake Journeys. Come on, come on. Yes, Sea Lake Journeys.
Yeah.
Hope y'all can join us on the Wonder of the Seas next year. That would be awesome.
Woo.
Juba Bruce, hello. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Congratulations for the 1K. We will continue to watch your videos to help you
Thank
with
you.
the
Thank
watch hours.
you.
That would be a blast. Wonder would never be the same again. You know it, Chet. You know it.
That is funny.
It would be so, so fun. So, so
Yes.
fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Any plans to try and squeeze in some other lives on your channel, Evolving with Etta?
No,
That would help. No. She's like,
no
no. You,
plans.
you had
But
your
I know it would help with watch hours.
it
I
would help
know.
you with the
I
watch
know.
hours. It would help
Yes,
you with watch hours.
I
It
know.
would.
So yeah. Again, when, where, how, what?
I know. I know. Trying to squeeze it all in. Trying to squeeze it all in.
So if I did, it'd be pop-ups. They wouldn't be playing lives.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, if you haven't already, please make sure you are subscribed to Evolving with Etta. Watch her playlist, watch her videos, help her build up those watch hours, and keep the notification bell turned on in case she does surprise us with a random live here or there. We could be there to support and encourage her.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Thank y'all for being here and
Thank you.
watching.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for coming on over to the this version of of the live and overlooking the technical difficulties. I really, really appreciate it. We had a great time. It's
Yes.
amazing the friendships that you not only make but solidify through cruising, and
Yes.
that is definitely what it has been for me with Miss Etta. So glad I got to cruise with you again, and there are lots more opportunities for us to be cruising group cruises in the next
Yes.
foreseeable future. So
Yes.
it definitely won't be the last time. I'm sure. Chet says, "Have y'all have a great week ahead." Absolutely. If you can join me tomorrow for the Monday Mood Check at 7 p.m. The Conscious Cruiser podcast restarted with myself, Sea Lake Journeys, and Controversial Cruising, and I believe it is airing tomorrow. You guys tell me which channel on Chet. I think it's on Scott's. I think it's on Chet's channel, Sea Lake Journeys, at 8:30. So look for us there if you can. Have a great, great week.
Yes. Y'all
Um,
too.
Great live. Make sure you hit the like button. Yes, please. Have an awesome week, everyone. Yes.
You too,
And
JJ.
yeah,
Thanks, everyone.
thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
You're
Lisa.
welcome, friend. And talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.